Prelude Dark Pain is an upcoming turn-based tactics game that may remind you of Darkest Dungeon, but don't let the gothic art style and grim, depressed world fool you. That's about where the similarities end. I was able to play a preview build of this dark fantasy strategy RPG and came away excited for more. In this video, I'll break down Dark Pain quickly and give my thoughts to help you decide if this is a game worthy of a spot on your wishlist. The setting is Statera, a region under the effects of a supernatural phenomenon known as the Dark Pain. This is fueled by the Order of the Ashen Crusade, who rules with blood and terror, all in the name of the Lord of Pain. There are those who fight and oppose the Order, but the chaos being sown across the land has begun to open rifts, tearing the veil between worlds and allowing the evil creatures from the Lord of Pain to invade as well. It's not a great situation. You start as Soren, a former warrior turned blacksmith, whose quiet life is shattered when the Crusade shows up at his door. They've come to tell him that he and his wife's past has not been forgotten, and she's been captured under accusations of being a witch. The Order plans to burn her publicly as an example, with Soren, his home, and his children all marked for the same fate. Thus begins the combat, which, despite the beautiful, more modern graphic style, feels surprisingly traditional. A square grid denotes movement and attack ranges, with flank and side attacks doing extra damage, so positioning is important. Each character generates 2 points per turn to spend on their special abilities, skills that do damage and can inflict a variety of status effects, from bleeding or blind to knockbacks, which can actually be used to knock enemies off of the map in certain locations. Additionally, your characters can use a skill point to defend at the end of their turn, making them unable to be flanked. This creates a nice system where you get to use your skills frequently, but still have to manage points, positioning, and defending to keep your units alive. Combat felt brutal and challenging, but kept a pretty good pace, as turns never felt too slow or bogged down, even when there were a lot of enemies. One of my favorite encounters was a stagecoach pursuit style mission, a moving battle where you're fighting off enemies while being chased down by an elite mercenary. It's a simple twist, but it made the fight feel dynamic and the mission stand out to me, and I hope to see more of this creative type of design in the full release. A skirmish mode was also included, which is something that I think any game in this genre should have, with another creative mission tasking you to take out the supports for a bridge and bring it down. This highlighted that there will be destructible objects and objectives in the environment to manipulate the battlefield. On top of that, the skirmishes gave a taste of future heroes, and I really liked that every unit felt unique. From a priest who plants a cross to anchor his area of effect abilities, a spear fighter with line attacks, or an archer that can summon an owl to attack and possibly blind their foes. The full game is actually supposed to be bringing more than 20 recruitable heroes, each with 2 unique talent trees that they can progress. Your party can be up to 5 heroes with 8 different classes to choose from and synergize. Assassins, DPS, supports, the usual. I'm expecting some deep lore for the world of Statera 2, with over 20 different factions, most of which are hostile, and 70 plus different enemy types. Side quests known as world missions will be crucial for finding and recruiting new heroes, as well as uncovering the secrets of this cursed land. Players will have to make meaningful decisions throughout their campaign, and some heroes may not agree with or even be available due to those decisions. But one of the features I'm most excited to see is going to be the settlement management, allowing you to send heroes on raids, search for resources, or spy on rivals, hinting at a possible reputation system, plus the standard stuff like crafting weapons and equipment. Unfortunately, this wasn't available in the demo version, and I'm interested to see if it's going to be more Darkest Dungeon or XCOM style base management, or maybe a hybrid of both. Prelude Dark Pain launched its Kickstarter and was actually fully funded in the first 12 hours, and I can see why. There's a link to the project in the description if you would like to support it, or just add it to your Steam wishlist. And if you're looking for more coverage like this on upcoming turn-based tactics and strategy games, feel free to click through the video on screen now.